Well, happy Thanksgiving, guys. It is only 12:30 a.m. today. We got a little bit. Today was shit. Today sucked. I hope it was good for you guys. I really, really hope you all had a great day, a great Thanksgiving. Um, I didn't do a whole lot towards the brand. The biggest thing that I worked on was more Discord shit. I started to make like a video on the Discord about how to use it, how to get into it. I just want to make it very user friendly. I want to make sure I'm getting good engagement on there. And so anyway, that was one of the things I worked on. But the whole plan today was to go visit my mom for Thanksgiving. My mom and my stepdad. It's about a 2 hour drive down to them, and fought with my girlfriend, ex-girlfriend, all morning, and it's been like all weekend. So this just crazy shit. Yeah, I mean, not crazy shit, but just stressful. Relationships, bad relationship stuff. I'm crazy. She forgets everything. She's a little crazy, so it's just bad combination. We're getting that figured out. Don't know what's gonna happen, but I just need to focus on this. She needs to focus on herself. That's what we want to do. Anyway, I spent most of the morning fighting with her. Left to go to my mom's. I was going to be about an hour late for food. We weren't doing traditional Thanksgiving. Like, it's really not a big deal. Half my family's gone somewhere else. Half my family's here, a few hours away. My brother's across the state, across the country. So anyway, getting together for family, like, it's not that big of a deal. It would be nice, and that was the plan. It's like, hey, I haven't seen my mom in a while. She has some stuff of mine over there. I'd go over there, say what's up, get my stuff, take Joey. She can go play with my mom's dogs. Look at her just laying on the pillow. She's such a dork. Anyway, so that was the plan. Left, checked my coolant in my car before I left. I needed to top it off, needed to add a little bit. And that's been like, I have to add a little bit every so often. If I take a long drive, I've got to add more, but I just drive my car to work and back. And so we're driving along, everything's going good, having a good time. And then I stop to pee, stop to get some water, and my low coolant light comes on. I'm like, oh no. And there's steam coming out from under the hood. So it's fucked. I mean, not completely fucked, I guess, but it's leaking coolant for sure. And so I'm like I'm hour from my mom, an hour from home. I'm like right there in the middle. And I'm like, okay. So I can't tell where it's leaking from. I don't want to drive it. I don't want to risk it overheating and driving it back. It's a pressurized system, so you can't just fill up the reservoir tank. You need to wait for it to cool off. So if there is anything in there, when you check it, it doesn't shoot out, and it's just a big rodeo. So anyway, my mom, stepdad, best people came to picked up me and Joey, and gave us a ride back home to Phoenix. So I was trying to figure out tow truck. You guys remember last week, or I don't know, it was a few days ago. I was like, I run my side hustle on razor thin margins. Like, if my car broke down, I'd be fucked. And then, like, here we are. It's like all those thoughts running through my head when it did break down. Crazy. I was looking at tow truck prices because I was like, well, I just get my car up here. I'll pull it in the garage here and work on it, figure out what it is, take it apart. I'm not super handy, but I'm pretty handy. Like, I've worked on cars a little bit, and so we'll figure it out. But that was the plan. Tow truck would be 533 plus 125, so like, what is that, 650 something to tow it all the way up here. It's only 60 some miles. I'm like, Jesus Christ, 650, not happening. So I had a handful of options: tow it all the way up here, leave it there, come back and, like, I don't know, try and figure out what's going on. It's Thanksgiving, so everywhere's closed. Go back and, like, try and work on it in the parking lot. I've done that before. Could go back tomorrow, rent a U-Haul with a car trailer and tow it up here. That'd be like a $200 option, cheaper than $600. So what I accidentally ended up doing was, like, requesting a bid for car shipment. So, like, if you're moving and you need your car taken from point A to point B, I thought I was getting a quote for a tow truck, but I mean, I guess it's kind of the same thing. Anyway, for $150, someone's going to pick the car up over there and bring it up here to me. $150. Like, I'm like, that's a good deal. Problem is, I have to wait. I could have got it done Friday, technically today, tomorrow, the day at Black Friday. But no one would be there to give the keys to the tow truck driver. So anyway, it all works out. I guess we'll see if I don't get scammed, if my car actually gets here on Monday like is planned. and then I'll rip it apart and see what's going on. But Bimmers are expensive to work on. I'm like stressing out. I'm upside down on the money I owe on the car, so that's fun. And don't know. I have that motorcycle in the garage that I moved in a couple days ago. I just need to change the stator and the regulator, and hopefully that's good enough. But then if I do that, I need to get my motorcycle endorsement and go that whole loop. But I do want to get that thing going so I don't have to drive as much, and I can just use that to get to work, get to work, run small errands. I don't know. That's the plan with that. And so like now that the car is kind of broken down, maybe I'll get the motorcycle going and get that like really going, because it'd be a lot cheaper to work on, cheaper to drive. It's like 60 degrees here in the winter, like it's chilling. But I don't know, I'm trying to figure out what my options are, what I want to do. I could buy another car, get in more debt, and I don't necessarily want to do that, because I like having extra money at the end of the month that I can reinvest into my brands, that I can put into savings, like just different things that I can do with the extra money. So I don't want to get in more debt on a new car. Especially, I really, really, really want to leave the country at the end of my lease here. I think I have, I don't know, less than a year left on my lease, but at the end of the lease, I want to be in a position that I can move to Bali or Thailand or something like that and live there, low expenses, and just live there for a while I grow what I want to grow and work on this stuff. That's kind of my plan. So tying up for a 60-month car loan doesn't really seem like that good of an idea. And I don't know, just playing with a bunch of different options. But man, when shit happens like that, it's so stressful, because here I am carrying on, already having like stressful fights and figuring out what's going on with the living situation and my relationship and all that stuff. And then like, I'm going to take a break. I need to edit a video. Video's not coming out tomorrow. I need a video to come out tomorrow. Didn't edit it today because I was running around doing this shit. Didn't get the video done, so that's not going to happen. Anyway, like, okay, I'll take a break. I'll go down. I'll have some dinner, eat some pie. I really like pie, and do that. And then it just was the opposite of a nice, calm day. It's fucking annoying. But that's how it goes, when it rains, it pours. And what I always tell my friends, like I've had friends in these situations before where it's like literally everything's going wrong. Nothing feels right. Like you're fucking frustrated because nothing's working out. And I always like put it in my calendar, like for them. I'm like, look, promise we're going to add it to your calendar 3 months from now. You're going to be in a really good position. And so you know what? I'm going to do that right now. I remember doing this for one of my friends. She was like really going through it. And I'm like, look, 3 months from now, you're going to be in a good spot. And she's like, yeah, okay. And I text her 3 months from now. She moved from the town she hated. She was there. She's went from making a couple thousand a month to 4,000 or 5,000 a month. Like she was doing really good. And I was like, God damn it. I told you. So 3 months from now would be February, the end of February. So I'm going to do February 23rd. Everything should be good. That's what I'm going to say. Everything should be good. I'm going to add a little note that says, today, 3 months ago, your car broke down and you're really fucking stressed about money and life. Or not 3 years ago, 3 months. Okay. Added that in there. I'm going to put it in the side hustle calendar where it's going to be an all-day event. I'm going to alert myself one day before and on the day. Okay. So now that's in there. Everything should be good 3 months from now. That's what I always tell my friends. And like historically, it's been pretty accurate. Hopefully it's accurate for me. We'll see. It's weird because when we think about things so much on like, I don't know, such a short time horizon. Like, I don't know. I'm stressing about what tomorrow's going to look like, what this weekend's going to look like, what next week is going to look like. But over the grand scheme of things, like if we take a step back on everything, it's really like we always figure it out. Like I also don't feel like it can get too much worse than it is. So it's like the probability that it's going to be better in 3 months is very, very high. So maybe it's kind of a dumb thing. Like obviously it's going to be better in 3 months, but I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen, but I know that I'm resourceful. I'll figure it out. I'm going to cut down on expenses. I'm going to trim my email list. Right now I've got, I don't know, over 1,000 people. So I have, my list is over 12,000, I think, total, but I phase them out every so often. I kick them out of my list because ConvertKit gets really expensive with a lot of people in there. And then I was like, you know what? I'm just going to pay a couple $100 a month for my ConvertKit list and you see what happens. Like if I send them newsletters, if I can make that money back. And so that was the plan, but now I'm not going to do that. I added like a soap opera sequence. I think it's a 30-day soap opera sequence. So now I'll phase them out after that. So everyone will stay in my list for about a month versus before it was like 4 or 5 days. So anyway, they'll be in there longer, but I'm going to cut that down because right now, what is it? How many lists? 10K. No. Well, what are their price points? So 0, good. 300 is $9 a month. Up to 1,000 is $25 a month. Okay. And so from 1,000 to 3,000, it goes to 41. So I'm got to get some people out of my list. So I'm only paying that 25 a month and not 41 a month. And just keep my list under 1,000. I never get over, I don't know, this month I've had, I don't know, it's like 400 or 500 subscribers a month, but I like I said, I phase them out on there. And this is kind of what I use for my lead generation on the affiliate stuff. But like, let's see, I don't want to give away anybody's personal information, but I'll pull it up here on the screen. So anyway, this is what like my ConvertKit looks like. So right now I've got 1,056 subscribers, but I need to phase some of them out. I've got, this is how many join per day, and I want to keep that under 1,000 so I don't end up paying 41 a month. And anyway, I just want to get lean with that kind of thing. I told my video editor Monday when I ordered more videos that I was going to cut it down to 1 video a week for the next few months until the beginning of the year, and then I'll ramp back up to 3 to 5. I don't know. It's hard to say. Like the videos aren't getting the new videos aren't getting a ton of views, but I also know that over time they'll start to get more, like, as you know, it's a discoverability thing. So I don't get too stressed about all of that, but maybe I should worry about like what if all my videos get pushed out in time, or I don't know. I'm trying to look right now and see if it's worth what I'm spending. A lot of you guys in the TikTok comments were like, bro, sorry to let you know, but you're getting ripped off. Like, I'm like, damn, I don't know that I'm getting ripped off, but okay. Because I'm paying $20 a video. So $20 for a 3 to 5 minute video, 3 to 5 videos a week. So if I do 3 videos, I'm paying $60 plus Fiverr fees. Fiverr fees are ridiculous. It's like puts it up to $25, so $75 for 3 videos plus taxes and then tip if I tip the guy. Like, that's a lot. It's a lot of money. So anyway, somebody's saying you could get it cheaper somewhere else. So if you guys know where I can find video editing for cheaper than $20 a 3 to 5 minute video, let me know. Because to me, that's pretty reasonable. The first video editor that I hired, I was paying him like $50 per video, and he was worse and unreliable. So it's just hard to find a good video editor. And I'm happy with this guy's edits. Minimal, he needs minimal adjustments. He's usually on time. So like I'm okay with that price, but man, if I can get it cheaper, you guys let me know what I'm missing out here. Yeah, I like the amount of videos that are going out. Let's look at my view graph. Here, I'll share the screen. So I don't want views by, no, not watch time. Views by, dude, I don't know how this works. Content, but I want to exclude shorts. I mean, I started posting more shorts anyway. I want to run this back like 3 months. I think I started posting a lot early September. So green. Okay, green are videos, not green. Purple are shorts. So I started posting, like I said, in September. I started posting shorts. That's the first time I've done shorts on this channel. I grew the channel to be monetized with the watch hours with no shorts. And then once it got monetized, then I started cranking out shorts. I've got a different short strategy. And, you know, like shorts views are up. You don't make a lot of money off shorts. So it's kind of I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing with it, but it is growing the channel. Like subscribers are growing quite a bit because of that, I think. And yeah, anyway, what I'm trying to figure out here is if my views have gotten better or worse since I started, like around the same time I started cranking out videos. I want to say September, when I hired the video editor. No, it would have been before that. So let me go back and see if there's like a clear, there's not really a huge jump up in normal video views, maybe around here, but then it tapered back off to the same. So, oh look, we can exclude shorts, like, no, exclude there. Video graph. Okay, this looks a lot different without shorts because you can really see more of a growth trajectory. Let me look when I started post, or like when I had him edit videos, because I took a really long break. I was editing them myself, and then when I moved over here and moved in with this girl, I quit live streaming. I quit posting as much. Like I really took a break and didn't put out much content for a long time. So there'll be a clear spot when I started like hiring this guy to edit, and I thought it was around my birthday, but it must have been before. Not really, just a little bit before. Looks like the first video we did was September 11th, around there. So, okay, on the 10th we had a huge spike. Then from the 11th onward, I wouldn't say that views have really changed a ton. So it's like these are probably picking up traction from all of the other videos that are starting to, like, you know, get views and stuff. Because like I said, a lot of the content that I make is more searchable. The goal is for it to be pretty searchable. I've got 259 videos published right now on this channel. That's crazy. But a good amount of those include shorts, I guess. Anyway, I don't mind cutting down the video editing and the amount of videos I'm putting out, because I think that it's going to be fine. It's going to grow the way it's going to grow, and maybe I focus on different kinds of videos. I always go back and forth on what the hell I'm doing, but what I'm getting at is I need to cut down my expenses a lot so I can put that money aside and get the car figured out, just get that shit, get it in order, man. I'm so tired of feeling stressed about everything, so I need to do that. That's what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'll kind of run through everything that I'm spending money on and check out the subscriptions. Like, to me, a $30 a month subscription for something is not a big deal because it helps me bring in more money, but then I could probably get by without a lot of these things. And so we'll see what I can cut out, what I can't cut out, and go from there, because it's one of the really important things that I think I overlook a lot is like how important it is to be lean and have that money coming in that you can reinvest. Like if I took whatever I was making from the brand and I didn't have any other expenses for the brand, and I was able to work and pay all of my bills from something else, like when I first started making money from YouTube and stuff, like that extra money was cool. Like just even a few $100s a month, it was like, wow, I have an extra $500 this month because that came in from something other than work. And like, there's no expenses. Like, it was so nice. I'm like, I'm going to go buy a printer. I'm going to go buy a chair. I'm going to go buy like every month I just go buy myself something that I thought I needed that was just kind of dumb. But like now I've got it tied up in like my living expenses and outsourcing stuff. And so it gets more expensive, and I know I could cut it out and be leaner. And I think that's the best way to go. It's just hard. There's this whole concept, like the Pareto principle, the 80-20 rule, is like finding that small 20% of things that create 80% of the results. And I think a lot of times I spend 80% of my time getting 20% of the results. And I like just thinking about it right now, I get kind of pissed off because I know what kind of videos I need to be making to make more money. I'm just not doing it. I'm just caught up on the bullshit, like the day-to-day tasks of doing these other kind of videos because maybe this is better. And it's like, no, I know what I need to be doing. I know what I need to be working on, but I just get distracted and start making other videos and starting another project. And like, I need to write those things down and do it. I wonder when my little to-do booklet's supposed to be here. It says it was finished and shipped like last week, but then it didn't actually ship. And so let's see. Let's check the tracking. Okay, it'll be here Monday. Cool. Same time my car is going to be here. That's wonderful. It's on the way. That's good. I need that. And then I'll be able to stay a little more focused and make sure I'm on track with that kind of thing. So let's see. I feel like there's one more thing I wanted to talk about. I like when I get going on rants, I can talk a lot more. I don't feel too stressed. I hope there's some good nuggets of information for you guys. It's going to be hard. Like if you guys are starting your own brand, you're trying to make money on YouTube or on affiliate websites or whatever, like you're going to run into a lot of issues. And this is one of the issues that I'm running into, where I'm at like this point where the brand makes me enough money to where I don't have to work a real job per se, but I'd have to have like super thin living expenses, and the brand would cover all of those living expenses. And so then I don't have any money to scale the brand. And that's so frustrating. Like it's nice to have that extra money, but that money needs to be to grow the brand and to make it better and to make it more efficient and sustaining. So now I'm working to pay my bills and try and keep that separate. And then sometimes I feel like I have more money than I do because I use it for my stuff. And anyway, it's like, it's a struggle, and I need to get it sorted out now, because when it grows, like when everything grows, it's easier to figure it out now. I was just listening to a Jim Rohn thing, and he's like, look, teach kids to donate 10 cents out of every dollar that they make. Because when you're just a kid and you make a dollar, like donating 10 cents is not that bad. And then he's like, but now, people say, well, I'll donate it when I get the money. But he's like, you won't donate 100,000 when you have $1 million. And it's the same ratio. And I'm like, damn, that's pretty crazy to think about. Like, yeah, 10 cents seems like nothing when you have a dollar, right? We have $1 million, you're like 100,000. Like that's still a good chunk of change. So what I'm getting at is I need to sort my stuff out like now, so that when I do have more money, when I like these problems will still be there. I will still be stressed out about finances and stuff like that because I don't have like a set system and I don't have it completely figured out. So even if I do make a lot of money, I'm still going to be stressed because I'm going to be running on thin margins and I'm not going to have it figured out. So I need to start figuring it out right now so that when I have more, it's good. I wasn't even going to film this today, honestly. Like I got in bed. I came home, went outside, took the motorcycle apart to change the things that I need to change when I get them from Phoenix, because I forgot them when I brought the bike down here. Got it taken apart, came back in here. Joey was shaking because people were shooting off fireworks. I just laid in bed and watched YouTube. And then I was like, I'm going to bed. I don't want to do this. And then, I don't know, I got up. We went on a walk. Now I'm here making this because I guess we're just going to stick to it. I got to show you guys the good, the bad, and the ugly. So like if I just have good days all the time on here, you might get the false hope that it's going to be that easy, and it's not, man. It sucks sometimes. It sucks. The last few days, like with everything going on, like fighting or I don't know, just feeling stressed out. Like I get imposter syndrome really bad. I wonder like, fuck yeah, I'll just delete the channel. Like I literally don't care. I'll just delete it all. I'll just go to work 9 to 5, make enough money, go do whatever, like do whatever I want with the money, like buy a nice car, like not be stressed. But instead I'm just trying to struggle by it 20 hours, 25 hours a week so that I can grow this stupid fucking side hustle and try and make some more money. So I can eventually build something that is sustaining, where I don't have to work all the time, where I have freedom, where I can travel. And it's like, I'm just so constantly, all I do is work. I like work at a stupid real job for only 25 hours a week. And then I spend the rest of my time doing this. And I'm like, what if I just quit? Like, why am I even doing this? I've been chasing it for 3 years now, building it. I'm still not rich. I still haven't made a whole bunch of money from it. Like when is it right to give up? Like when do I say this is enough? Like what? I could get a real job, make $70,000-$80,000 a year and try to be happy. I don't know if I would be, but like that's an option. And it stresses me out because like, dude, So can you see? I've got gray hair. Can you see the gray hair? It's all gray in there, man. I'm fucking 27. I've just been stressing myself out for the last 3 years, trying to build something that I'm proud of, that makes me happy, so that I can live an enjoyable life. And sometimes I just want to delete it all, give up and just try and be happy living a normal life. And it's pretty close a couple days ago, but here we are, still going. And 3 months from now, it'll be better, hopefully. We'll see you guys later.